I sold $47,000 worth of inventory on Amazon in 2019 December alone. With these 5 tips, I'm going to show you guys how you can work towards doing that too.
Chase after the right price.
Hey guys, so I just want to cut in here real quick. Just want you to know my heart behind this video and in ones to come. So there's kind of a series coming about reselling videos, basically being fully transparent with my numbers, and also just videos about teaching, giving the supplies that I use, and just things that are completely intended to help you grow your business in 2020. I'll probably say it in the tips to come, but I believe that there's so much opportunity out there. In fact, the pie is huge for each and every one of us to be able to take our piece, and there's still to be plenty of leftovers, especially in the field of, reselling. There's just so much opportunity. So I want to share that as much as possible, and hopefully you guys can pick up a bunch of things and learn a bunch of things. So yeah, there's this video and many more to come. So be sure to stay tuned for all those to come. There's going to be screenshots in this video and in the other ones. All the screenshots are real. They're legit. I don't know if there's going to be any questions or doubts about that. Sometimes I might do some actual screen capture and screen recording. But if they're screenshots, they're from my Amazon store. They're from things that, I screenshotted myself. So just know that, trust that, and yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Let's roll right into the top 5 tips to get some great sales on Amazon for you in 2020. Hey guys, welcome to Chase After the Right Price. So today's video is not to brag, it's not to do anything like that. It is simply to try and bring value and to help you guys be able to work and increase your sales too. Some of you might be doing more than $47,000 in December. A lot of you might be doing less. I know businesses are different. The whole reason I have this channel is to help you guys with reselling, to help with your collections, to help be able to build those things up. So any chance that I can do that, I'm going to do that. I believe that there's enough opportunity out there for everybody to take their piece of the pie and to still have some of that pie left. I mean, there's just so much opportunity, so I want to help you guys get there. So I'm going to give you the top 5 reasons, top 5 tips that maybe you can also have a sales month like $47,000, which is amazing, crazy. So number 1, prepare all year. That might sound cliche, but man, it is true. I think that this year's December was successful because I realized that preparing for quarter 4 starts in January. Like, what I mean by that, like, I was going to garage sales heavily, and I always had in mind what items will sell better or sell well in December. So constantly just having that in mind, you're going to look for some items to even consider like holding that might sell better at Christmas time. For example, the NES bundle that I do is the NES system with Mario 1, 2, and 3, and at Christmas time, it sells for $169. So that's one where I bought a NES bundle. I would hold it. I had about 25 NESs that in like October, refurbished, got them all ready, sent out, packaged up, and sent to FBA. So sometimes that might include holding items until the end of the year, but it's all part of preparing all year. Local deals, and then just be sure to have good inventory. What I mean by that is things that will sell better at Christmas time, things that are giftable, things that, have price spikes. So the categories that I really, really focus on for Christmas time are video games and toys. Those are just the crazy awesome categories for Christmas. And if you have good stuff in those categories, it will sell in December. So that is number one, prepare all year. All right, number two is Relentless thrifting and pawn shopping in November. So some of you guys might be lucky enough to have garage sales in November. Michigan, no, there's snow on the ground in November, so that's not going to happen. But I still say sourcing in general, relentlessly in November and October, hugely important. So a lot of you guys, if you've been following the channel for a little while, you saw me and Thane often going out to pawn shops in November and just going crazy. Like, we bought out pawn shops. We bought 30, 40 systems at a time. Xbox 360, PS3, Wii. Stuff that sells extremely well for Christmas. That stuff I just went absolutely nuts with buying. And it's because it sells awesome. So basically, November is the time to be aggressive. Go out there, sometimes even pay a little more to get good inventory. And that will really, really help your sales in December. So number two, relentless thrifting in November. Number three tip is to sell hot items. I've kind of talked about that a little bit already, but I really can't reiterate that point enough. If you have items that the demand significantly increases at Christmas time, they're just going to go crazy and the prices are going to spike and you're going to have a holly jolly Christmas. So I just really recommend video games, toys, electronics, collectibles. These are all things that sell extremely well at Christmas time. My sales breakdown of December, you're going to see a lot of Wii bundles. You're going to see a lot of 360 bundles. You know, video games, you're going to see a lot of toys and that type of thing. That's the stuff that sells. So yeah, number three, sell hot items that often increase in price at Christmas time. So tip number four is have replenishables. So my replenishables might be a little bit more unorthodox to what you're thinking. Normally that means like stuff you can wholesale, or replenishables like shampoo, soap, things you got to buy over and over again. But for me, I mean replenishable inventory, stuff that I can find and buy, or you can find and buy. So in my area, I can fairly often find Xbox 360s for about 30 bucks, PS3s for 30 to 50 bucks, Wii's for 20 to 30. It's pretty predictable, replenishable inventory. It's not guaranteed, but I had like probably 30 or 40 Wii bundles in stock in November. I probably had 15 250 gigabyte Xbox 360s. I had 5 of each various PS3, 160 gig to 500 gig. Like, just if you can find things that sell well and are replenishable and fairly predictable to get in your area, I highly recommend doing that, because if you can just kind of have the inventory in stock at Christmas and then just kind of work on price and work on that kind of thing, you're going to have a lot more success. So find things that you can buy at a good price that are replenishable and that you can just keep on restocking, which is what I did in November with the Relentless thrifting. So that is tip number 4, have replenishables. Okay, and for the last and final tip, tip number 5, that is to work extra hours in November and December if you can. This is something that I don't go too crazy, but I do definitely work some extra hours, especially when Black Friday hits. I'm out there, thrifting from morning till evening on the Friday and the Saturday, sometimes the Sunday. It's just the time to kind of go crazy. Your time is worth a lot more if you're a reseller in November and December. So if you can afford to give a little bit of extra time to your business, I definitely recommend it. If you're in a place where maybe you could consider hiring somebody or having an independent contractor list with you on their own time, or to test systems, clean systems, do all that stuff so you can focus on buying good inventory, I definitely would recommend that there as well. So basically, put in more hours and consider hiring some sort of independent contractor or something, and that will definitely increase your sales in December. So that's tip number 5. Be willing to put in the extra hours. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully it brought you value. If it did, hit that like button, and I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. Hopefully you can implement these top 5 tips to increase your sales on Amazon in 2020. Remember, start preparing now. So we'll see you guys next time. And be sure to comment below your favorite tip, or the one maybe that you've put into practice in your business that works. I just want to have some good conversation down there in the comments, because you guys can help each other out as well. So if you have experience, or if you see questions in the comments, feel free to answer those yourself too. I've seen that happen before, and always appreciate it when that happens. So yeah, let me know what your favorite tip was down below.